it's Jen from Windrose Fiber Studio, and today we're going to be crocheting the veined leaf garland. For this project, you will need a medium weight yarn. I'm using this beautiful yarn by Noro. You'll also need a 5mm crochet hook, a yarn needle, and a pair of scissors. Of course, you can use any weight yarn with an appropriately sized crochet hook. I want you to have fun finding a yarn that really appeals to you. Striping yarns work really well for this project. I find it's nice to find a striping yarn that has at least 4 feet or 120 some centimeters of each color, and that way each leaf can be a new color. So enjoy picking out your yarn and let's crochet. This project begins by chaining 10. You want to do this rather loosely. We'll be crocheting both into the back bumps and the back loops of this chain, so it will be very helpful if your chain is not too tight. So here you can see this is the front of the chain, but we'll be starting off by working into the back bumps, these little bumps on the back side of your chain 10. Our first step is to work a 3 double crochet increase. That just means to work 3 double crochets into the 4th chain from the hook. So into that 4th back bump from your hook, you're simply going to work 3 double crochets. Remember, it's just yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 twice. And now we're going to work a double crochet in each of the next 3 back loops. There's our first, and then our second and third double crochet. In the next back bump, you'll be working a half double crochet. To do this, you yarn over, insert your hook into the next back bump, yarn over, pull up a loop, and then yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on your hook. The next back loop gets a single crochet. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. And now we've come to the last back bump. Into this bump, you're going to work a slip stitch, chain 1, and then another slip stitch. This creates the point of our leaf. To work a slip stitch, insert your hook, yarn over, and pull through both loops on the hook. And now we're going to go back down the other side of our beginning chain, but we're only going to work into the back loops. So if the right side of the leaf is facing you, these are the back loops that we'll be working across. So you can see I'm moving the beginning tail out of my way. That also helps to expose your first stitch. And I'm even going to pull on the back loop a little bit just to make it easier to work in my hook. That back loop gets a slip stitch, and then in the next back loop you work a single crochet, and now a half double crochet in the next back loop, and now each of the next 3 stitches will get a double crochet. And now we've come to our 3 double crochet increase. So find the back loop of that stitch. It's right here. And we're going to work 3 double crochets into this back loop. And now we're going to do a really easy join by just working a slip stitch between the beginning chain 3 and that 3 double crochet increase. And you can see we already have a cute leaf shape with a vein going down the middle. Those unworked front loops creates the look of the vein. And now let's give our leaf a little stem. We're going to do this by chaining 4 and then work a slip stitch in the back bump of the second chain from your hook and in each of the next 2 back bumps. Just insert your hook, yarn over, and pull through both loops on the hook. So now we have a little stem for our leaf, and our next step is going to be to anchor this stem, and also because we're creating a garland, we want to offset these leaves from each other just a little bit. So you can see here's the next double crochet, and I'm going to work a slip stitch not into the back loop, but this little thread right behind the back loop of that double crochet. This anchors my stem in place and also is a little bit behind that double crochet, so we're sort of hiding that stitch. And then in the next double crochet, I'm going to find a thread a little farther down on the post. So you can see here's that double crochet right here, and I'm going to turn the leaf over and then find a thread a little further down on the post of that double crochet and work a slip stitch into that thread. So I'm just offsetting this leaf a little bit so that when our garland's hanging, the leaves won't be in a straight line. They'll kind of look like they're fluttering in the wind a little bit. And now I'm going to chain 12, and that's the distance I've chosen for my leaves. You can choose to have your leaves closer together or farther apart. I'm going to hold my work in place with this little stitch marker. That will just keep my work from pulling out. And I'm going to go ahead and take the time to weave in this beginning tail, and then we'll have a closer look at our first leaf. Okay, I'm going to pull out my trusty ruler. You can see that the leaf is just over 2 inches long and closer to 3 if we count the stem, about 1.25 inches wide. Looking at the centimeters, it's a total of 8 centimeters, and then the width is about 3.5 centimeters. These measurements will vary based on the yarn you're using and your hook size. My chain 12 is giving me a distance between leaves of right around 2.5 inches. In centimeters, that's between about 6 and 7 centimeters. So once again, feel free to decide how far apart you would like your leaves. To add a leaf, you'll chain 10 and work the pattern just as before, so you'll go right back to the beginning. Here we are after our second leaf is complete, and you'll notice that both stems are headed in the same direction. So for every third leaf, instead of attaching the stem on the left side, I like to turn it over and attach the leaf on the right side. This will help to make our completed garland look a little bit more organic. So I'm going to hop into my favorite chair, sit cross-legged, and crochet a leaf from start to finish in real time so you can get a sense of how long it will take you to do each leaf. If you want to skip over this, I have it time-stamped and you can just jump to the finish line. Otherwise, sit back, relax, and let's crochet together.
full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time, morning, evening, and midnight. Such a wonderful delight. Forgo, give up everything that I own. Yeah, I'd give it all up now just to be with you somehow. Unexpected love was found. You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say that I love you. Ooh, ooh, you, ooh, ooh. So slow, hold you in my arms, won't let go. The world around could pass us by, a thunderstorm, a lightning strike, as we hold each other tight. You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say that I love you. Ooh, ooh, you, ooh, ooh, you, ooh, ooh, you, you're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say.
When your garland has reached your desired length, instead of anchoring your last stem, go ahead and cut your yarn. Finish it off weaving in the ends. If your leaves are a little curly, you can soak them in water for 20 minutes and lay them flat to dry, or you can give them a light pressing. And now you have your very own vein leaf garland, and you can use it to decorate in your own creative way. I've draped mine around this lampshade that also happens to be crocheted. I hope you enjoyed this project as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe. I post videos every Tuesday, and I'm really looking forward to sharing more of my designs with you. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.